What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid, coming at you with another Destiny video. Today we're going to visit Lord Shaxx. Lord Shaxx has a few things for me. He's been holding on to some gifts, some rewards from his Shaxx weekly bounties, as well as some Crucible packages that I end up picking up just from going into Crucible and doing his weekly bounties. So we're going to go ahead and grab 6 pieces of gear from Lord Shaxx at the end of this video. So that is going to be awesome. It's always nice to get some rewards, and these rewards are going to be potentially able to come up to light level 335. So if you're able to do these Shaxx bounties, do them. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. So the clips that we're showing is my first action with the Hawksaw and a special weapon. I had Hawksaws before. I had a really good roll on a Hawksaw, but I never had one like the Vendor, which rolled with Counterbalance. Counterbalance has to be one of my favorite perks in the game. It completely transforms a gun. It takes a gun from really good to absolutely amazing. Taking away all the horizontal recoil is phenomenal on a gun. I've never really played as well with a Hawksaw as I actually play with it right now, and I think it's all thanks to the Counterbalance. Also, I've got a Plan C. So, I'm trying out some fusion rifles, and I am having so much fun with the Plan C, and I used my Thesan just a little bit, but the Plan C is pretty ridiculous. It's a pretty ridiculous gun, and you might actually be getting a little bit of a sneak preview of some things to come on this channel. Obviously, even though Plan C is absolutely amazing, I'd really like to find a legendary fusion rifle that I can do just as well with, because you never know when you might want that exotic slot for something else. Now, like I mentioned, my Thesan has a really nice roll on it. Thesan's got a ton of stability, it's got rangefinder, it's a pretty nice roll overall on it, but it fires just a little bit slower than the Plan C. So I was thinking, boy, what about my Ash Raven's Flight, which actually has the same type of charge rate as the Plan C. Unfortunately, my Ash Raven's Flight doesn't exactly have the same type of awesome perks that the Thesan has, but I'm still going to give it a try, just to see if just that new quicker fire rate is going to potentially fit me a little bit better. Not that there's anything at all wrong with the Thesan just yet. I've been doing pretty well since I started throwing on the fusion rifles. My Crucible has been going quite well for me, so that's why I'm still trying them out. If it went really horribly, I would have probably taken them off by now. But I'm going to run with them all throughout the Iron Banner and have some fun with it whenever I actually jump into that. I still need to do my Challenge of Elders on my characters this week, and maybe the Nightfall, I don't know. I really want to do the Nightfall, I just don't know if there's going to be time. I'm definitely going to be saving my Iron Banner towards the end of the week, whenever the bounties are going to be worth more. And I'm still going to be picking up those daily green ones from Lord Saladin, though. That is pretty crucial. You definitely always want to do that. But yeah, fusion rifles are a lot of fun, and what I found has been interesting is that after I go off a little bit in a match with a fusion rifle, I start seeing the enemy team running around with fusion rifles. I swear, every time I've had a good showing with one, I turn around a corner and boom, somebody knocks me out with a fusion rifle. So they might not be perfect, they might not be high tier just yet, but people are starting to get on board just a little bit. Just a little bit, so don't be surprised if you see fusion rifles in your gameplay really soon. So you guys are probably asking why my week might be so busy. Well, the NFL draft is actually tomorrow night, and I don't know how many NFL draft or NFL fans we have in general in the chat, but I'm a pretty big fan, and I imagine that I'll be watching it Thursday night. I'll probably be watching it Friday and Saturday as well. So it's going to cut into a lot of the free time that I actually do have, because I still have to make my videos and do all that kind of good stuff, along with work and all the other fun stuff that you just do in a normal life. So that's why my week is going to be just a little bit busy and a little bit chaotic, and why I'm wondering how I'm going to fit in everything that I actually want to do. But we're here for some Crucible packages, and boom, our first one gives us a Ruin Wake. Now we're on our Hunter, checking out what we got for the Ruin Wake. It is 330, so that's not bad at all. So we've got Hipfire. The middle perk tree doesn't exactly light my world on fire. I don't love any of that stuff. Hidden Hand is always nice, but I ended up infusing this into the Raid heavy machine gun because I'm going to be using that a whole lot. I still love Cocoon on heavy machine guns. You really can't get much better perk than that, because you stowed away, boom, the next time you pull it out, you are ready to go. Now you can see that I have to turn in all of these different bounties in order to get that 5 out of 5 for Lord Shaxx's weekly Nightfall tiered reward. So we just need to turn in a few more of these on my Hunter, and boom, it pops this one in. When we turn it in, we end up nabbing ourselves 17 strange coins. So No infusion fuel, no new gear, but we do have some additional strange coins for 3 of coins or whatnot next week. And here we go, turning in a Crucible package on my Titan, and I end up nabbing a 2 to the Morgue, which is a new shotgun that was an old shotgun in Destiny. So I want to take a look at this. I never really had a 2 to the Morgue that I kept around in my vault in year 1 because I never really had any great rolls on it. Aggressive ballistics is awesome, but we're looking for range and it just doesn't have it. In fact, all of the middle perks end up taking away my range. So unfortunately, 2 to the Morgue ended up getting infused into my Plan C. Now moving on to our Titan weekly Shaxx bounties, we end up nabbing ourselves an Ias Luna. So everybody knows that this pretty much has the Hawkmoon style of model. And what kind of perks does mine have? It's got triple tap, hand-loaded, reinforced barrel, and hidden hand. Not bad at all. Though I always am looking for luck in the chamber, but this roll isn't bad at all. And sure shot as the sight, not too bad. Finally, over here on my Warlock, turning in my Crucible package, we ended up nabbing a zombie apocalypse. All the zombies are around. And it's 330, so that is nice. Taking a look at the perks that we ended up grabbing, we got Counterbalance, Quick Draw, and Grenadier. This isn't a bad heavy machine gun at all. This is actually a pretty good one. As I'm sitting here and looking at it, I kind of think that I'm going to keep it. In fact, I might actually start using this gun. This doesn't look bad at all. What do you think about this zombie apocalypse? Would you use it? Finally, for the Warlock, we're turning in our weekly Shaxx bounties. Can it beat out the zombie apocalypse? We ended up getting ourselves an Ash Factory. So this rocket launcher, it seems like I'm getting heavy weapons all over the place. It's actually 335. This is my first 335 piece of gear, so that is awesome. And it's got grenades and horseshoes. Unfortunately, Last Resort and the other perks aren't exactly anything to write home about. So what would you do with this Ash Factory? What should I infuse it into? Let me know in the comments section below. So 6 visits to Lord Shaxx and 6 pretty decent things. We use some for infusion fuel, we're going to keep a few around, and we're going to find out what we need to do with this Ash Factory. Anyway guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your Shaxx, and I'll see you around in Destiny. It's zombies. Zombies everywhere.